Okay? And they give you 2 points. See those 2 points? Now, obviously, those 2 points are in the same vertical plane. So what your guess would be this is either a translation, a move up, so the shape of the graph is exactly the same, it just is moved up, which obviously is not the case here, right? The blue graph and the red graph are different shapes, so we definitely have a stretch. And the other option then would be like a vertical stretch, right? And so it looks like this is a vertical stretch, and we have 1 here, and this is what? 5? Okay, so it looks like we have what value or what parameter would cause this to happen? A vertical stretch of 5 would be what value? A value, yeah. So it looks like a value of 5. So it looks like it might be y equals 5 log x. Okay. So if we took a look at, let's say this looks like it'd be about a half, right? Close to a half. And so what's 1/2 times 5? Well, that would be 5 over 2, or 2.5. And yeah, it looks like that's pretty close to 2.5, right? So it looks like it lines up for everything else. Okay, good. This one here, again, the indication is these 2 points here, and that looks like either a translation or a vertical or a horizontal stretch, I mean. And seen as the blue graph and the red graph are slightly different shapes again, we look like we have a stretch. So we have 8 here, and then to 4 here. So what parameter is that? Yeah, which value? B value of 2. Very good. That's what I would say as well. So what is that? 8? Log base 8. And then 2x. So maybe if someone could just confirm that in the back of the book. Are these right answers so far? I don't know if anyone's checked. All right, so if we look at this third example, then again, the 2 points that are given give us some indication of what we're looking at. The shape is different, so it looks like we have an a value change, but again, the red graph is the stretch, so it looks like, you know, the red graph is now, it's compressed vertically. And by what factor? Well, this is a 3 and this is a 1, right? So it looks like the graph is 1/3 of what it should be, right, or what the original is. So is that A or is that B? It's A, right, because it's a vertical. And so what's the A value? Is it 3 or 1/3? It's 1/3, yeah. The B value would be 1 over the factor. The A value is the same, so yeah, it would be A of 1/3. So it looks like it should be y equals 1/3 log x base 2. That's 2. Okay, so you guys can just take a moment. I'll leave this up here on the board for a little while, but here are the key ideas. Just again, just a review of sort of what we've done today. Take special note that these parameters are the exact same parameters that we've used in other functions, and they do the exact same thing, but to a log function in this case. Also, thing to notice that the h parameter changes the vertical asymptote, so that moves left, right, and thus affects the domain. Okay, and the range doesn't change.